What's going on, everyone? It's Corey here from the Breakevens, giving you another AFL Supercoach video today. We're continuing on our player profiles with the big man from Collingwood, Darcy Cameron. A little bit of a left field option here, but I think there's some good points there to go through. So we're going to do that. Before we do that, though, make sure you go check out any of the other videos you may have missed. A whole bunch of good information there for you. So go check those out and subscribe to the channel. You can also find me on X at Breakevens Pod and on Facebook, The Break Even. So like, follow, and subscribe on all social media platforms. Don't forget, you can join the Breakevens AFL Supercoach League by using the code 266136. Again, 266136. That all said and done, let's get into Darcy Cameron. So he's 566.5k ruck. He averaged 105.1 Supercoach points in 2024, and that is his best season average. He played 23 games last season, and in 12 of those games, he went 100 plus, which is great. And in the 6 games, he averaged he scored 90 plus. So 12 plus 6 equals 8, which means there was only 5 scores under 90. Now, he did have a low score of 18 Supercoach points for the season, which unfortunately was not a sub or injury affected game. And that was in round 3 against Brisbane. He got absolutely smashed. So that is not great, but his highest score came in round 22 against Sydney, where he scored 165. Now, don't expect him to get 18 Supercoach points ever again in his career, unless it is injury or sub affected. That was just one bad night. As you saw, 12 games over 100 and then 6 more over 90 shows he's pretty consistent. Now, in 2024, he attended 1,516 ruck contests, where he won the hit out 673 times, which is a percentage, a hit out percentage of 44%. So not bad at all. Now, I know what some people will be thinking. What about Mason Cox? What was the difference Mason Cox made? So with Cox in the side, Darcy Cameron only averaged 93.3. So obviously not that top echelon what we wanted. Without Cox, he averaged 102.9, which is a 9.6 point difference. And in the games where Cox didn't play, which was between round 12 and round 19, Darcy Cameron scored 117, 76, 95, 108, 65, 147, and 112. So not too bad there. Cox attended only 464 ruck contests with 237 hitouts at 51%. So not a whole lot, but he has taken a big chunk of ruck contests there. So what happens with Cox? I don't think Cox plays as many games as he has in the last few seasons. So I believe he's 34 now, so he's getting on in age. We've got McStay there, which I've got some news on him very at the end of all of this, and we brought in Tim Membry, so McStay would sort of be that relief ruck, that's second ruck who would just go in for small spurts while Darcy Cameron has a rest. Now, in saying that, news today that potentially Dan McStay has done his ACL again at training, which is not great for Darcy Cameron because that means Cox is most likely going to play more because other than that, you got Ash Johnson. don't get me started on Ash Johnson. So I think Cox will come in if McStay is out. So does that mean can Darcy Cameron go at 110 average with Cox playing? No, I don't think he can. I think he is around that 95 to 100 average. If Cox isn't playing, then I think he can definitely push 110 at an absolute max, but realistically, he's probably 105 to 108. Now, at that price point of 566K, you do have Tom DeConning and Shrek Darcy, who are cheaper. I think they are better options. I think they have the scope to go 110 plus. And there's no real, oh no, they're going to average, not 100 to 105. No, these guys are 110 plus if they are fit and they are playing. Tom DeConning, you've got that worry with Pitternet, so that's sort of similar with Cameron and Cox. And Shrek, it's just his injuries. Can he stay fit? So if you're between those three, I'd prefer DeConning and Shrek over Darcy Cameron. But if the news that McStay hasn't done an ACL and he should be good to go, Cameron could be a great pod selection. But if that ACL is true, then Cox will play and Cameron sort of goes on the back burner and only becomes a draft option. So that will do it for today with Darcy Cameron. Make sure you go check out any other videos that you may have missed and subscribe to the channel. Also follow me on X at Breakevens Pod and on Facebook, the Breakevens. Don't forget about the Breakevens Supercoach League. 266136 to join. Again, 266136. We have daily AFL Supercoach content all the way up to round 1, so you do not want to miss it. We're back tomorrow with another video, so I will see you then. Thank you again for watching and listening, and until then, it's bye for now.